Welcome to Supply Chain Partners Coffee Break. Hello, everyone. We're very excited that you've been able to join us today. I'm Dr. Sharon Grant, the founder of Supply Chain Partners. Supply Chain Partners is a global B2B marketplace and professional community for individuals, corporate buyers, and expert suppliers. At Supply Chain Partners, you can discover, connect, and collaborate with global industry leaders and experts and accelerate your business and professional goals. Now, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask us during this live event. Please enter your questions in the chat box, and we'll be taking questions from the audience later in the show. So grab a coffee and I'll explain what we'll be covering today. So you'll get to find out more about Supply Chain Partners and what we're all about. And I'll introduce you to our Gold Partner Expert Supplier member, Logmaster, and you'll be able to find out about their offer for Supply Chain Partners members. Then I'll provide a tour of Supply Chain Partners' global B2B marketplace and professional community, and we'll go through the membership benefits for our individuals, corporate buyers, and expert suppliers. And I'll show you some examples of our individual member profile and corporate buyer storefront, and also the expert supplier storefront. So now I'd like to introduce you to our Gold Partner member, expert supplier, Josh Saunders, the Managing Director of Logmaster Australia. Thanks for joining us today, Josh.
Thanks for having us, Sharon. Really appreciate it. Happy to be here.
Now, Logmaster is a transport compliance system that ticks all the boxes. Josh, could you please provide an overview of Logmaster and explain why you created this technology?
Absolutely. So traditionally, if you're driving a truck or running a transport business in Australia, you need to keep paper logbooks to track your driver's work and rest events as part of the chain of responsibility. So we created Logmaster to automate and simplify that process. So it's a mobile application that the drivers use to log their work and rest events, and that automatically goes straight through to the record keeper. So no more paper logbooks in trucks, no more paperwork in trucks, no more waiting. And it simplifies and automates the entire chain of responsibility process for driver fatigue.
Excellent. So what types of users was Logmaster built for?
So look, the biggest impact that it makes is time saving and the ability to do things quickly and efficiently. So, you know, it's great for the truck driver who's sick of using the cumbersome paper book. It makes things nice and easy for him to focus on the road and not when he has to pull up for a break. It protects him from, potentially getting costly fines on the side of the road. So it's definitely for the truck driver, but it poses a huge benefit to the business owner and the record keeper, because it's their responsibility to, have all of those logs and be able to show them when it comes to audit. And they have to do a lot of work with it. So they have to go through these work and rest records, in preparation for audit, and to have it all there in one digital cloud-based system saves a lot of time and effort.
Great. So how do each of these parties use Logmaster, and what are the benefits they are seeing?
Sure. So the truck driver will jump in his truck and he'll load up the app and he'll hit start work, and the system will record down his work and rest events just like a paper logbook. So he'll run through his day with Logmaster running in the background on his phone. And then at the end of the day, all of that information is going to get beamed straight through to his record keeper. So that's how a truck driver would use it. Now, the record keeper will have an online portal where they can log in and they can view all of the work and rest events for their entire fleet. They can track things like the number of breaches that have come through, the driver pre-start and form declarations that have come through. And they can manage all that data in there and prepare for their audits really quickly.
Excellent. Now, I know that you have two video demonstrations where you demonstrate the record keeper management portal and also demonstrate the driver mobile app. Could you please explain what these videos demonstrate?
Sure. So the first video is basically a run through of how a driver uses the app. So you'll be able to see in there what the driver sees when they load up the app on their phone or their tablet, and the process that they need to go through to effectively log their work and rest events. And then you've got the record keeper portal, which is a glimpse into the back end. So what a record keeper will see when they're managing their logs coming through from their drivers.
Excellent. So I'm keen to talk about your member offer. Could you please explain your special offer for Supply Chain Partners members and how they can access this offer?
Yeah, perfect. So for Supply Chain Partners members, we're offering the first month absolutely free. So what that means is you'll be able to get your account set up with Logmaster, have all of your drivers and vehicles in there and experience the entire platform for a month completely free. And so you can access that by getting in touch with Logmaster and mentioning that you're a Supply Chain Partner member, or through our storefront there on Supply Chain Partners.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Josh. That's a fantastic offer. Now, everyone, you can currently join Supply Chain Partners from as low as $24 to take full advantage of this fantastic member offer. Now, let's welcome questions from our audience. So I don't believe there's any questions. So what we might do now is I'd like to provide you with a tour of the Supply Chain Partners Global B2B Marketplace and Professional Community. But before I do, Josh, thank you very much for joining us today from Logmaster. We're very grateful for your special offer for Supply Chain Partners members.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, Sharon.
So what I'm going to do now is share my screen. Now we're on the Logmaster website, so logmaster.com.au, and you'll be able to have a look at this introductory video. So check that out. It's 1.5 video long, and this is going to absolutely explain what Logmaster is all about. So absolutely encourage you to do that and book a demo as well. So I'll share my screen now with Supply Chain Partners Global B2B Marketplace and Professional Community. So we take an educational approach to help the industry to understand how to address critical business and supply chain issues, because business and supply chain is hard, but it doesn't have to be. You don't have to do it alone. So this is why we created our global B2B marketplace and professional community for individuals, corporate buyers, and expert suppliers. So there's something here for everyone. And so as we go through our marketplace and have a look at our homepage, we can see that we've got the various membership options available. And right now we have membership specials because we have newly launched our individual membership options and also our corporate buyer membership. So right now you can actually get our membership for 75% off. So you can join for as low as $24, and that offer is available right up until the end of this year. So the 31st of December, 2022. So take advantage of that offer. Now, what you're able to do being a member is you're able to have a much deeper look into the innovative solutions that are available with our expert suppliers. Now, as you can appreciate, innovative solutions comes in all forms, shapes, and sizes. So innovative solutions can come in technology, people, process, organizational, so many different forms of radical or incremental innovation. And you'll have the opportunity to go to professional events and training, and there's free training, heavily discounted training, and special educational webinars and deep dive workshops, and also executive roundtable events. So there's something there for everyone. And you may have seen our Supply Chain Partners TV and podcast, and so I'll introduce you to that later on. So now, corporate buyers have come to rely on us as a one-stop solutions hub, and so they contact us. And so an example, yesterday, we were able to help a corporate buyer within about a minute. We were able to connect them with the right expert with regards to what their requirements were. So we matched their requirements. Now, what our corporate buyers can do is you can grow your industry ecosystem, because you need to have your expert partners within your network who can rely on with all your physical requirements. You need to store your inventory, move it. You need digital requirements, real-time live technology, You need visibility across your supply chain, automation, robotics. And then with the people side, you need to recruit your people, you need to develop your people and get your people involved in the change management and cultural requirements. And then process. So you need strategy, compliance, process improvement, benchmarking. There's all different reasons why you need to have experts within your business ecosystem. Now, an industry ecosystem and a business ecosystem, slightly two different things. With a business ecosystem, that means you've got suppliers who are actually collaborating with each other. And that's a benefit about supply chain partners, because we have expert suppliers who are already in collaborative relationships. So how easy is that? When you need suppliers who already work together, you just come to us and we'll show you who are the suppliers already in those collaborative relationships. Now, every month we release 3 video podcasts, and on the 4th week, we release our big newsletter. So our big newsletter went out earlier this week, and you can find out more about our expert supplier members and what's going on. Now, we have deliberately have broad expert supplier categories. We've made it super simple for you to find experts in all these different categories. Now, with our homepage, the homepage is dedicated to our Gold Partner members. And so every time you refresh this page, you're provided with a random assortment of featured services and then featured products, featured articles, thought leadership articles. So you should really be having a look at those articles, and they actually give you links to magazines as well that our members appear in, and then a random assortment of our valued Gold Partners. And here are our Supply Chain Partners TV and podcast, where you're able to access the video and the podcast. And then we've got our events and professional development opportunities and jobs, because jobs are very important. So you can have a job with our expert suppliers and our corporate buyers and continue your career. Now, when you're going to here through our directory, you'll find that you're able to scroll through and find the experts that you need. So our experts Gold Partners appear first, then our Silver Partners, and then our Bronze Partners. And when you are logged in, when you are a member, then you'll also get to see the corporate buyers as well. And so what each of our expert suppliers can do, they have a storefront. And so with their storefront, they're able to publish massive amounts of different types of publishing capability. They can publish services, products, etc. So here's a list of the services. So you'll get to find and you can search whatever services that you're looking for. And then you can have a look at the products, and you'll find lots of different technology and lots of different styles of products that you may need for your supply chain in your business. And then with our training and professional development opportunities, this is where you'll start to see some offers as well, like half price offers for training, free training, and this is for our members. So definitely you should be checking that out. And with our events, so these are events. Now, our expert supplier members may be holding their own events, or like a webinar or something, or they may be participating at an event as a speaker or exhibiting. And so that's what we promote as well. So with our speakers, now the industry events organizers have come to rely on supply chain partners to find quality speakers. So we have deliberately provided a speakers category. So our suppliers can select that category and they will appear in the speakers list. We've also given them the capability to list describe their speakers and the topics that they speak on. And so this is super handy. So we have industry organizers come to us and say, Sharon, can you introduce us to all these different types of members? And so we do that introduction. One thing that we do really well at Supply Chain Partners as well is our member-to-member introductions and collaborations. And so we'll introduce any member to any member and they can take it from there. So this page is our offers for Supply Chain Partners members. And here we can see is Logmaster's offer. And so when you click on this offer, you'll be able to see what that's all about. So I had that open, and what you can do is click on this video here, and that will be the demonstration of the Record Keeper business portal. And you can come down and see that you get the first month free. You can download the brochure, and you can have a look at the same demonstration just there. And then you can also have a look at the video demonstration of the driver app. Now you can have a look at the thought leadership articles in the articles here, and then we have videos and case studies. So welcome you to check out all the videos, and here are the case studies. So case studies give you an idea of the, it's proof about what our expert suppliers have done in the past and how they have helped their clients. Let's now have a look at Supply Chain Partners TV and podcast. Now, we launched this earlier this year in March, and we've had an excellent reception because of our podcast. So it's trending right across the world in many different countries, our podcast. And so that is really excellent and very encouraging to see. And so we're in the business management category across the world. And so as we come through, we can have a look that we've got a range of different areas, and we've deliberately made this super educational. So because it doesn't matter whether you are a senior executive or new into this field, or you might be new to supply chain, new to business, or you may be a seasoned professional. The point is everyone is seeking leadership and guidance, and that's what we do. We make all of our videos and podcasts super simple to understand. We use plain English, and so that you can follow along, and they're very educational. So let me break this down. I welcome you to check out our awesome video podcast, Managing Driver Fatigue Compliance with Logmaster Australia. So you can watch the video there, or here is the podcast that you can have a look here, listen to, and that's on Spotify, or we have the links very handy here. You can click on any of your favorite podcast links that you would like to listen to. I'll explain how we do this, because we have a specific formula that we use when we put a member interview together. Now, there's 3 parts. So the first part is this part here, and this part is about us doing a deep dive into a particular issue. So we're always looking at critical issues that business have to deal with, industry have to deal with, and different organizations have to deal with. We unpack that issue, understand how is that issue impacting on industry, people, processes, technology, etc. And then we look at a real life client example. So we have a look at how has this expert supplier helped other organizations to address this issue. And we break that down through the STAR method. So we look at the situation, the task, the action, and what were the results. And then we also look at what were the key lessons that were learned. And then we are able to go into the actual service or product that our expert supplier provides. And so we can unpack that a bit further, so you get to actually find out a bit more about that. So in a nutshell, we've provided education. It's been very informative. You now know who to go to, who are the experts who can help you to address particular issues. Now, let's have a look at jobs. So with jobs, you can come to Supply Chain Partners and look at the jobs board so that you can further develop your career by working with experts. LinkedIn Live event is on Tuesday. And so we're going to be looking at the industry leading training courses for Supply Chain Partners members, courtesy of Efficiency Works. So Efficiency Works will be explaining, so Robert 𝗵𝗿 will be explaining about their online self-paced training courses. And so there's Introduction to Project Management, Advanced Project Management, Introduction to Agile, and then you've got your yellow, green, and black belt in Lean Six Sigma. So we've got very generous offers available there, free offers and heavily discounted offers. They're actually half price. So it's a really excellent opportunity. And so you can join us live on LinkedIn or join us live on YouTube. So you can join Supply Chain Partners from $24 to take advantage of all of our member offers. So it's a super awesome deal. And then we also have our Supply Chain Partners coffee break every Friday. And I also would like you to take note of the Supply Chain Partners coffee break we have coming up on the 16th of December with Bastion Consulting, where you'll get to find out not only about their fantastic offer for Supply Chain Partners members, but you'll get to find out about their recruitment services, so that they are the recruitment experts when it comes to supply chain recruitment and technology recruitment. So I welcome you to participate and attend that event. So we're coming to the end of our Supply Chain Partners coffee break. So I'm really hoping you've enjoyed our coffee break. So what we would like you to do is have a look at our marketplace, have a look at our expert suppliers, And we want to thank you very much for joining us today for our coffee break. And you're very welcome to contact us at supplychainpartners.co if you have any further questions. We would absolutely love for you to join our professional community at Supply Chain Partners and come along to our next LinkedIn Live events next Tuesday and next Friday. So bye for now, and we look forward to seeing you at our next live event. And thank you once again, Josh, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you, everyone.